As I looked at these readings this morning, I remember thinking to myself, well, there's a nice little homily that the two readings tie in, that sense of the letter to the Hebrews author telling the believers to not give up. You know, you're being disciplined, you're being chastised, you're going through a tough time, but that's what a good father does to children. Strengthen them up, you know, kind of tell them, you know, strive for excellence. You're going to do it, and you got to get tough. You got to really hold on there, you know. Do it. Strengthen those drooping hands. And Jesus, being a strong character, able to withstand himself these insults from his own people, his family. So I thought, okay, this is a good little homily there. But just now, as I read this gospel, I was really struck, perhaps you were too, at that last line, that Jesus was amazed at their lack of faith. Usually we have that phrase amazed or astonished, which we also have astonished. At Jesus, the crowds are astonished or amazed at him because he just has this amazing authority. But here, Jesus is described as being amazed by their lack of faith, almost incredulous. And he couldn't work any mighty deed, says Mark, apart from curing a few people with sickness. You know, I think that's kind of fun, that little line, oh yeah, just everyday little healings. But that says something to me, that Jesus was amazed at their lack of faith. That's a challenge. As much as it is the letter to the Hebrews challenging the listener, just stand up there. You're not at the point of shedding blood. You really haven't suffered like some others, like martyrs. Today we're read because of the martyr Blaze who died for his faith. We haven't in 21st century America really suffered for being followers of Jesus. We don't have a clue in many ways about that. And would Jesus be amazed at general society, not talking about us here, but generally speaking, would he be amazed at our lack of faith? That's a real challenge to me personally, because I do think sometimes I could be a lot better with a sense of really truly trusting in God, that God is there for me, that Jesus walks with me. Perhaps you're the same way. So I take this as a challenge to myself, and perhaps you do too, to go a little deeper with the Lord, to continue to make that effort to struggle. Sometimes it feels like we're going around circles. And I like to use the image, I love that image of at the Museum of Science in Boston. They have a gigantic, gigantic funnel. And every hour or so, a metal rolling marble comes out. It's actually a big one. And it gets shot out across the rim. And it takes almost an hour for that metal ball, it comes back around, and you can see how, well, in the same place, but not really. It's going deeper. It's going deeper. It's going deeper. It may feel like it's in the same place. That's the kind of thing I feel about my faith. Sometimes I don't think I'm really achieving anything or getting closer to the Lord, but when I really go into prayer, I realize I'm not the same person I was when I started out. My experiences in life, my hardships have really brought me into a depth more and more. And I pray that continues, because I'm not done yet. God's not done with me yet. God's not done with you yet. So let's pray together today at the Eucharist that we celebrate, that we feel that sense of getting closer to God, encouraged, even encouraged by the discipline that we experience from time to time, the humility that we experience.